y'all come on up in here. Come up in here. I want to talk about Blueface today. Yeah, I want to talk about Blueface and the circus. Or not necessarily the circus, but I want to talk about Blueface and some of his behaviors and antics. Does Blueface think that he has found another CHRISEAN and Neveah? Now, I don't mean that literally, right? Because we know that Neveah could never be a Krishan Rock. She just does not possess that star power. When I say that, I'm talking about, is he trying to put Neveah in front of us and kind of show us a toxic relationship? Because he knows that toxic relationships, drama, and bullshit, it brings numbers. It brings numbers. And what he also knows is that when he and Krishan were together, toxic or not, they ran a bag up. Now we're going to give majority of that to Krishan, right? She came, she had her own fan base. She has, been able to like run up millions and millions of followers, right? So we know that, Blueface is well aware of that. But when I look at the dynamic of the relationship between he and Neveah, and then I go back and I revisit his relationship with Krishan, I see a lot of the same similar behaviors. And I'm going to show you guys in a minute. My name is Capricorn Rose. Welcome to the channel. Drop down, like, share, and subscribe. And y'all let me know what you think too about the commentary that I'm going to do. I'm just going to do a quick little rundown on some of the similarities that I see when it comes to Blueface and the way he likes to manipulate, gaslight, and basically bully the women in his life, past and present. I'm going to leave Jaden out of this because to me, Jaden is a lost cause. She's been around for longer than anyone, and she still continues to sit around, in my opinion, hoping and waiting on the day that this man will change. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a few clips, just a few clips with some of the similarities to the toxic relationships. Now, trust me, the way Krishan responds and the way Neveah responds is totally different. Krishan was going to get in the field with the nigga. She wasn't accepting that disrespect the same way that Neveah kind of lays down to take it. And I don't feel sorry for Neveah because Blueface was very clear. He is who he is, accept it or get lost. All right, so I'm going to play a clip from Crazy in Love. Okay, and then following that, I'm going to play a clip from the recent live that Blueface did with Neveah. You guys, let me know what you think about that. Give me a second and let me go ahead and run that for y'all.
The reason why I'm saying you can't say that because I am destined. I didn't go for you. I just auditioned. Like, you'll audition for anything else. I wasn't thirsty. I wasn't. I liked you a lot. Nobody had to force none of this on you.
You're a goofy bitch.
No, that's not true.
Okay, so it took something for you to get 7 fucking tattoos, right? You goofy bitch?
Stop talking to me
Then
crazy.
stop being goofy.
No, stop.
You're telling me
stop.
I took God's credit.
Look,
and
you're getting emotional. I can call you a goofy ass bitch too.
What the fuck you gotta
talk to me? Stop calling me a goofy.
So you really got 7 tattoos?
I can call you a goofy ass.
Nigga saying you're fucking and you're stealing now.
I told you when I fucked him.
There's no special circumstances for you though. I have to carry it.
I'm keeping it real with you though.
You're not though.
Why ain't I?
Cause how I don't know about this nigga. How you just pop out of nowhere?
Am I supposed to tell you about everybody from the past?
If you're dancing to my fucking song with the nigga, duh, you goofy. What you mean? Tell me about everybody from the past. Don't you think if I'm sitting in a fucking movie theater watching you on the screen? Yes, that's goofy.
Blueface is using some of the same slurs and negativity that he was back then in 2022, 23, that he is now in 2026. He likes to name call. He likes to belittle the women. He's calling them goofy and, dumb and, getting these women to kind of second guess or question their feelings. He's trying to make them feel as though they deserve to be treated this way because they're no better than him. He does a really good job in manipulating these women to accept his bullshit by finding any flaw about them, for the lack of better words, to use against them. Right now, this worked for Krishan when she was younger. Thank God she got out of there. Fingers crossed she got out of there. I'm hoping and praying that she never goes back to that bullshit. But Krishan got out of there. Neveah is 25 years old. Krishan is 26. I don't know why Neveah is so stupid at the age of 25 years old. Or is she really stupid? Or is she just playing the role? Has Blueface told Neveah that, hey, this is how we get to the bag, right? So I got to put you on the chopping block. Take it with a grain of salt. I don't mean that. I love you. Just take it and just let your natural response be your natural response. Or is this who he really is? Because sometimes I feel like Neveah is playing the game, and then other times I don't. No, I say that because if it was about the bag and running it up, she would have never let a baby come into play, if that is even Blueface's baby, because now that comes into question, and this is right up Blueface's alley. He is happy that someone came out, Neveah's ex-boyfriend came out to say that he could possibly be the father, so he can use that to hold over her head, to get her to accept the fact that he's going to go lay with other women, sticking dick to him raw, bringing back all these, cooties and all these old fleas and ticks and shit back to these women's wounds, even though he has a baby in her. So I'm not sure if this is just for the clicks and the views and if they're trying to run up the bag, or if this is really the dynamic of the relationship, right? So I have another clip that I want to play, and this clip is going to show how when these women try to boss up on Blueface and say, hey, you can be replaced too. Watch the way in which he responds. The only thing that has changed from when he was with CHRISEAN to him being now with Neveah is that I'm thinking he's a little bit older, so he's not as aggressive as he was when he was with CHRISEAN. Not to mention the feelings that he had for CHRISEAN, he hasn't had for any other woman that he's been with, past or present. That includes Jaden as well, right? So he doesn't feel the same way that he felt about Rock, or he probably still does feel that way. Shit, hell, who knows? She done moved on his ass, and he's sitting up looking stupid. He ain't been able to get on since. Anyways, the only thing that has changed from then to now is that Blueface is maybe a little less aggressive. I'm not sure, but you guys tell me what you think. Drop down in the comments, y'all. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think. Okay, talk to me. I talk back. Let me go ahead and play this clip for y'all. Here we go.
All right, bro. I didn't say shit. You said the answer, and they said you was lying. That's simple. As much as you love to put it on me, like, oh, it's you, the way you asked, the way you, instead of just being like, you know what, I've been disloyal and lying, about things.
We haven't been together, but I haven't been fucking around. Like, sexually active with niggas? No. That's just straight up. I'll be with them. I've been chilling. You're trying to like disrespect me and say all this.
Nobody's disrespecting you. Disrespecting
just like how you say you can get replaced. You
disrespecting yourself. Then replace me.
The fuck? Okay, then stop saying that weird shit. What are you saying that weird shit for? What are you saying the weird shit for though? That's what I'm saying. You're trying to say, then do it. The fuck? Like, that's not high power shit.
Under my control, get the fuck on.
What do you mean?
Any bitch with me is, I run the program. Simple as that. Any bitch with me is getting ran by me, period. Not by what they think, not by what they want. They're getting ran by me.
What are you talking about?
You're under my program. That's what I'm talking about. You're under my establishment. I'm not confiding and fixing myself for you. You fix yourself to me or get the fuck on. Go find somebody else's program. Go find somebody else's. What the fuck? You're a female. No matter what man you deal with, you're going to be under his establishment.
Alright, I'll give me a kiss and get the fuck out.
Stop saying that.
Okay. Give me a kiss and see you later.
Seeing who later?
You, nigga.
Well, I didn't know you were seeing me later.
That's what I'm saying. You don't know. I'm unpredictable, baby.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna hide my hand. I'm gonna let you know. All right, let me know. Let me know.
When the time comes, I'm gonna let you know.
All right, let me know.
When I'm ready to really leave your ass, I'm gonna let you know.
Okay. Let me know so I can help you pack your stuff.
And make a fool out of me?
No, just so you.
You're lying.
I don't want it to be too hard to leave me. I want to make it easy.
Yeah.
You know?
It wouldn't be a problem.
So like, when somebody wants to leave, you're supposed to just pack their shit for them.
Now, do you guys see how he gaslights these women? He disrespects them, throws them away, makes them feel less than. This is the same guy. Blueface has not changed one bit. The only thing that has changed is his age, the woman, and the environment. So we're going to go ahead and end this for right now. I'm going to do another video so we can see some other similarities. But again, I'm not saying at all is CHRISEAN and Neveah the same woman. I'm asking you guys to drop down in the comments to let me know if you guys see the same plot. Do you guys think that Blueface is trying to make Neveah into a household name, as he's called, CHRISEAN? Or do you guys think that this is actually a real relationship and this is just who he is? I myself personally think it's a combination of the both, right? I think this is the nigga that he is. And I also think that he's trying to put Nevaeh in front of us. He's trying to run a bag up with her. The only difference is CHRISEAN was the clout then, and now he's assuming the role as a clout for Nevaeh. Nevaeh needs him. I Googled Nevaeh, and Nevaeh, her Google search went back to 2025, and the only thing that they could attach her to is being in a relationship with Blueface. Okay, and then when I Google CHRISEAN, she has Ultimate Tag and a couple other different things. She has Ronnie and, other things that was before Blueface, and when she went on to Blue Girls Club, and and then she went to Baddies and all of that good stuff. CHRISEAN was just that one. And I believe that he's looking for that same payout, that same payday, that same, drive, that same energy and motivation that he got when he was with CHRISEAN. I just don't believe that he's going to be able to obtain it. Not with Nevaeh. Nevaeh is boring. Nevaeh is boring. She's gotten pregnant too fast. She's always whining, and he's just not gonna get. I don't believe he's gonna get it with her. But you guys, let me know. Do you guys think that Blueface is gonna be able um, to play out the same type of narrative that he did with CHRISEAN for all those years that he did, where everyone wanted to see them, everybody was requesting them, and they were getting nice paydays and stuff like that. I know the relationship was toxic, but I feel like the relationship with Nevaeh and Blueface is toxic as well, unless they're just playing the role, because he's been there and he's done that, and he knows what it takes to get the clicks and views. I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know. You guys let me know what you think. I don't want to feel like these people are duping me or anything like that. I don't know if I trust it, but we'll see. And then, yeah, well, I'll make a separate video and we'll talk about the toxicity of Carlissa and the way that he is doing, manipulating and gaslighting even his daughter, even Journey. Okay. Journey is no exception to the rule. Anywho, you guys, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Please like, share, subscribe. Drop down in the comments. Talk to me, y'all. I talk back. I want to know how y'all feel about it, so I know which direction to go with it. All right. And then until next time, I'm gone. Bye.